got off to such a tremendous start, and then for a few games, points weren't coming as much. What has this whole process been like for you as teams have focused on you more, and you have to make the adjustment back to them?
Yeah, that's just the way this team is. We have multiple guys that can score the ball every single night. And after a couple of those games at the beginning of the season, teams started keying on me. It was starting to play aggressively in the gaps more. And we just have other guys on this team that could score the ball. So I wasn't just focused on scoring. I just wanted to do the little things to help us win. And other guys put the ball in the basket. So
was that a surprise to you at all? I mean, what is it like when they're focusing on you? Are they doubling you more? What were you seeing specifically on the court?
You could just see they really don't want me to shoot the ball, so they'll close out like to my feet, just being gassed when I try to drive to the lane. And they really just keying on me more, but it's just better opportunity for other players to score the ball. So not trying to force it, it's just keep to it.
Nate Bauer, you've got the next question, and then Evan Patrick, you're on deck.
Seth, you've been playing a long time. You've lost games before. How do you prevent letting a game that's particularly close that you lose kind of linger and go into the next game?
We just can't hold our heads down. We just got to keep moving forward. We got a good team coming in here tomorrow, and we just focus on that game. And losing that game was definitely a tough one. We let it slip away, but moving forward, we just can't let that be against us, and we just got to focus on the next game and we really just focus on Wisconsin for tomorrow. So,
Evan Patrick, you've got the next question.
Seth, from a player's perspective, how weird has it been this season with all the scheduling uncertainties and kind of not really knowing maybe when or who you're playing going into a week?
It's definitely been different, but we just gotta adjust. Like every game, like sometimes even when we was in shutdown, we come back, our schedule is different, and just being a basketball player, like you just ready for stuff like that. Like no matter what, no matter who you're playing against, you just can't have one game on the schedule circle. You just gotta like be ready to prepare at any moment. So.
Preparation indeed. Danny Luce, you've got the next question, and then Corey Geiger, you're back on deck.
Hi, Seth. Just want to know kind of what the team's morale and energy was like after the loss to Ohio State and what it's been like since then. I'm sure you guys are kind of riding high after your 2 wins, and then to have kind of like a disheartening loss there, I'm sure that wasn't exactly the greatest feeling.
Yeah, like I said, we're just not trying to let put our heads down with this loss. Credit to Ohio State, they're a really good team. They've number 15 in the country for a reason. But we let the game slip away from us, and we just like focus on moving forward and just getting better every single day, and just 1% better. And we just looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Corey, do you have a question coming up about Wisconsin?
No, I wanted to ask Seth, is it possible for players to avoid knowing anything about the bubble talk? Seth, as you're watching games, and people, you can focus on your upcoming game, but is it possible to avoid that?
Repeat it again.
Is it possible for players to avoid hearing about bubble talk and where you guys are and first 4 in, last 4? Is it even possible as you're going through your day and watching games yourself to avoid hearing that stuff?
I know me specifically, like I just don't really pay attention to that stuff, and I just really want to focus on what I'm doing to get myself better, to help this team get better, and that's what we're all focused on. We just try to, Coach Chambers always said last year, put your walls up, and we still use that concept, and just block all the noises out and just really focus on us and just getting better every single day.
Nate Bauer, let's come over to you, and then Danny Luce, you're on deck.
Seth, we talked about you guys as players, responding to a loss. Maybe beyond just the loss, what's the coaching staff been like for you guys this year? Like just from everything that's happened, how have you kind of seen them lead you guys this year?
The coaching staff has been great so far this year, and we really appreciate them. They was in a tough position knowing everything that happened, just getting thrown in the fire like that. And everybody had to step up from a coaching standpoint. And they've been doing a great job. And we're still adjusting to a lot of things, to a lot of the new things. But we getting it together, as you see. And like moving forward, I really have a lot of confidence in us that we still, like a lot of people doubt us, but we still gonna shock a lot of people moving forward. We getting better every single day. You can see the results on the court as well.
Tammy and Liz, let's go to you for your next question.
Hi, Seth. Just how exciting is it to get to have the opportunity to play a ranked team twice in such a short span of time?
It's definitely exciting, but like I kind of don't even like pay attention to it anymore. I feel like mostly every Big Ten team is ranked, and so every night is gonna be a dogfight, no matter what. No matter if you're playing number 1 team in the Big Ten or number 14 team in the Big Ten, every night is gonna be a dogfight. So you just kind of like not look at the rankings, and basketball is all about matchups anyway. So we just focus on what we'll be playing, and like rankings don't really matter much to me, especially. So.
Evan Patrick, let's come to you, and then Nate Brower, you're on deck.
Seth, who on the team have really stood out to you as vocal leaders this season, and have they been maybe more important than in years past because of everything that's happened in the offseason and coaching changes and stuff like that?
I would definitely say John and Jamar, most definitely. Them two always been leaders since last year, and they're still doing a great job. And most importantly, Jamari Willard, I feel like he's been stepping his game up as a leader even more like the past couple of weeks. And we can see the results. We got 2 wins in a row. And just moving forward, like we're just more confident as a team now. And that all starts with just having great leaders with John and Jamari.
Nate Brower, let's come back to you for a question.
Seth, different teams have different reputations and identities and kind of characteristics. How would you describe Wisconsin basketball? What do you think of when you think of Wisconsin?
When we think of Wisconsin, I just feel like they're a very disciplined team, fundamental team, and they're great for defense. Like they don't let their opponents score a lot of points. If you look at the scores of the games, and I believe they just beat Maryland recently, and Maryland only had like 54 points or something like that. But that's the thing with us. I feel like we're a matchup nightmare for Wisconsin because we score the ball, and the teams they usually play can't score the ball. So I feel like they're definitely worried about us. So I feel like we have the confidence going into the game tomorrow.
Tammy and Liz, let's go to you for the final question of this session.
Hi, Seth. You just talked about how good of an offensive team Wisconsin is. Does that get you excited to have that challenge going to next game? I mean, you've had a lot of big games for the team this season. Just going against a tough defensive matchup make that even more enticing?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's definitely going to be another dogfight. Like I said, it's just a Big Ten no matter what. And they can score the ball, we can score the ball. And this game's just going to come down to defense, and that's what we're most locked in about right now. We just been really focused on defense. We know we can score the ball at will. If one guy not hitting, we know we got 2 or 3 guys that going to put the ball in the basket. So offense, the least of our worries. It's just the defensive standpoint. Tomorrow's going to be a dogfight, and whoever doing the little things, the stuff that don't show up in the stat sheet is what's going to win that game tomorrow.